Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the Direwolf1.10 back with me, Dracula the Dwarf. So what's happened and what are we doing today? Well, you can probably already see what's happened. I decided to remove the entire wall and I've got the crafting grid right there. I've kept one chest for all the tools and such as there we go. So that's just easy to get hands on. Move that over there, move the machines around a little. I put the creosote up here now in case we should need it, and I've kind of left that open. So, because the machine goes there. What else have I been doing? I've made this. This will become apparent soon enough. But down here, as you can see, I've opened it up a little bit, and I put all of these in here. And in these 12, I put the storage upgrade 5 and the void upgrade in. This is something I want for them very specifically. Also, the other thing I have done, you can probably notice here, is I've made two 64K storage discs, which, holy moly, that took a lot to make. But I kind of needed because these three just weren't, it was doing nothing to me. It wasn't even making, look at that, 34K. Those three alone were barely even 20. And it's like, well, they weren't 20. It's like, yeah. Not working at all, so I just thought, if I'm going to make it, let's make it. So, I'll be making more throughout this series anyway, and I will show it at least once. But, what are we doing today? Well, we're continuing with refined storage. What I would like, as a goal I want to get to, and I can't get there yet until I at least do this. What I want today is I want to get some auto crafting going on, and some auto ore processing. There, I can't speak. So yeah, so we can auto craft what we need, so we don't have to mess around, and we automatically craft ores as they come in to the system. We're going to do a lot for that. Where are we going to put it? We're going to put it in there. So let's crack straight onto this. Let's start with the ore processing. I feel like that is the best way to go. Okay, let's put that Ender. We're going to stick with Ender technology, as that just seems to work. And we're going to make a load of these. So let's make... Oh, how much easier is this? Oh, this is wonderful. Let's make 20 of them. You never know when they're going to be needed. I should get the auto crafting working first, shouldn't I? But, nah, it's fine. It's fine. We'll do this for now. Let's make 10 of them, so we always have them in the system. Let's make... How many of these shall we make? 12 maybe? We'll see how this goes. Okay, cauldron. Let's make 1, 2, 3. Will 3 alloy smelters be enough? I feel like making... Ooh, not that many. I feel like making 6, not 7. I feel like making 6 is a good number. I can only make 5. Okay. Oh man, this makes life so much easier. Oh, right, 6. I'm never going to use all of them for... let's use 3 for now. Just for the ore processing. And sag mill. Sag mill. Where are you? There you are. Sag mill, can I just... Ha, those pistons we made last time came in rather handy. Okay, that's not all we're going to need. We're also going to need... Now, that's the machines we're going to use for processing. What we're going to use is we're going to use refined storage to do the rest. We're going to need some cables. And we'll get 2 stacks of them. Oh, that's not all we are going to need. I'm going to want importers. That is not how you... Oh my word. Right, there we go. Importer. Can we make quite a lot of them? We need more than 3. No, we can't. Nope. Hopefully we'll fix our way down here soon enough. Not today, but soon enough. Okay, so now, if I was to lob some quartz there, and I was to lob them there, that will get us 10 of them. Shot you lot in there. So now we should be able to make... Oh, no, over here. Some more importers. Yes, please. Ooh, okay, good. Now, we're going to need some exporters. Probably guess what I'm doing at this point. Oh, it's going to need a construction core. Oh, didn't think we had any. So, glowstone and basic processor. Back down we go. So now, if I type exporter, we should be able to get a C. 1, 2, 3, 4, there. Ah, come on. What am I low on of them? Okay, now we need the gold versions. Oh, I'm doing so well today. Yes. Okay, so why not you in there? 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Right, okay, let's get this set up in here. The question is, where do we put it? At the back. Yeah, at the back. Okay, so... right up against the wall. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Well, this will be like the wall of machines. Yes, that's the idea. Right. Okay. So let's. Right. Okay. I should be able to fix this. It's fine. We'll leave it like that. I should be able to... It's fine. It's completely fine. I've got to power these as well, haven't I? Okay. Okay, we'll just put holes in the walls for now and we'll figure it out later. It's completely fine. I did not bring it. Yeah, I did bring light. Oh wow, it's amazing. I actually was a little bit smart. Right, I don't really want to put a hole there, but apparently that's where we're going to put a hole. Right, fine, whatever. Okay, how far across? I don't know. We'll just keep going until the machine stops. Okay, so there we go. But we need to access the back, so... Hello, giant ugly hole into the Britannia area. Right. I could probably fix this. Thinking of ideas of how to fix this. I'll fix this either way, it's fine, it's fine. So it's a small hole, it's fine. We're making a mess, but we'll tidy it up and it's fine. Okay, so import it. Now, I'm not entirely sure exactly how these behave. And I'm hoping if we put import at the... Okay, let's test it. Okay, we'll start with the segment over there. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, right. Let's see, we want to import the bottom or export the bottom. Okay, so... I'll just... Right. I just want to put it... I don't want to put it in you. There we go. Holy moly. Okay, then import it on the back. Is it going to work? I have no idea, guys, if that's actually going to work. Right. Question is, where does the wiring go? This is going to be the fun part. Okay, so... I need to dig a hole. Okay, let's dig. Okay. Ah! Actually, that's not too bad. Let's come out in not a bad place, actually. That's not incredibly terrible. Thing is, I'm having to think where the power goes now. I'm not too worried about the power, the cables, because they're quite easy to hide up. It's more of a question of where do I put them. Because the top is kind of exposed a little. And I haven't got that many sides to play with. Or we could just have the wires showing. Meh, whatever. I'll figure out how to make it look good later. Let's just try and get it to work first. That's probably the key to this. Right, so we test it with one first. I hear sheep. I hear highly annoying sheep. Right, okay. So if I trail this all the way, trying to keep this neat, probably failing spectacularly. Right, where's the... Okay, so you're going to come in right there, so... I'm going to punch a hole right there. Sod it. Right! Okay, importer and exporter... Oh, no, those ones back there are in. They are live right now. Really like they're not working. Right, okay, so let's set a filter. Probably would be... Okay, so let's start with something simple like iron. Okay, we're going to need all of them, aren't we? Okay, so iron, gold... You know what would be better, actually? If I just go dig some of it up, actually. That probably would be a lot quicker. Okay, guys, I'm going to go quickly to grab some resources. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we're back. And as you can see, I've got a load of ores that I've just gone and dug up. And hopefully it's all of them. I'm not missing any. Well, we'll perfect it as we go. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to export stuff from the system into the machine for it to get processed, then get kicked out. So I'm hoping if I say, okay, gold. Gold is allowed in this machine. Okay, so if I was to get a piece, okay, that's not changed. If I was to get a piece of gold and lob it in the system, will it? Yes. Okay, so that's stage 1 done. You can stay there now, I don't care. So, the one thing I forgot was power. Oh, good Lord. Am I prepared? Not even a little bit. Yes, that's what I want. Can we make a load of that? Oh, we got a load. Get a load more. 34. That'll be enough. That should be enough. Okay, so now we need to get power over there. Okay, so in that case, if I was to trail the power line across here. I'm not quite sure how far it goes. So, what we'll do is we'll go over here. So the power line is going to basically, if I can not get stuck, that would... Oh, of course. Of course it's going to do that now, isn't it? Oh, for God's sake. Okay, so the power line, as I was saying, is going to come in through here. Right. So I want the power line to come in through there. So if I were to dig a hole this way, I should come across the power line at any minute. I am so going to be doing a lot of editing, guys. Don't want you seeing all this. Okay, there we go. Power line and torch. I don't care about the torch. Genuinely not caring. Okay. Right. So if I hook it up. There we go. Right, bring that across. Okay. It is ugly as anything. I don't care. So there we go. They are all slowly filling with power. And we'll get capacitors in here eventually to speed this process up. But for now, demonstrating purposes. Okay, so if I was to get a single bit of gold ore, it should. There you go. Immediately it's been kicked into the sag mill. That is fantastic. That's exactly what I want. Right, come on. Give me the... Ah! And immediately it's imported. I suppose we don't need to set a list of import. Just get it sucked straight in, actually. Yeah, no. That's fine. Okay, so let's go over here and get it out. If I type dust, it should have come out, but it has not. So if I scroll down, aluminium grit, no. Okay, if I type gold, okay, gold powder. Now, okay, well, it came out. That's not the only thing that came out of there, though. That also came out, copper powder. Which is good, actually, because then copper powder can be used there. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho. Okay, so let's filter. Okay, so in this one we have gold. So we'll have iron. Wait a minute. Exporter. Derp. We'll have iron in there as well. So iron should automatically go in there and get blasted out. Okay, so it works. That much we know. Okay. So testing has worked. So let's get all the exporters. Oh, God. Let's put them on properly, shall we? That would probably. Right, can I? Right, good. Right. Okay, good. Thank you. Seriously. Right. Cabling. Okay, so we really didn't need that much cabling. Oh, wait a minute. That might actually just be enough, as it is. That's quite funny. I do have an idea how to make all this nice and neat, actually. And it could be quite beneficial for this room, actually. Right. Good. Let's filter. Okay, so let's... Right. Oh, for the love of Smeg, go away. Okay, so we have iron and gold in that one. So in this one, let's say tin and lead. Sounds good. Oh, it's copper over there. Actually, tin and copper makes more sense, actually, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so tin and copper in that one. Okay, this is the sag mill. Before we go into the alloy smelters. Oh wait, did I just do copper? Yes, copper over here, because then this will be lead and nickel. Okay, so now we just have black quartz and silver, which we're not going to get that much of either. So to be honest, silver can go in there, and black quartz. I'm going to get a lot of U2 and a lot of U2. Actually, you know what? In this one, we could have black. No, black quartz going to get a lot of as well. Yeah. Right, you can go in here. Fine, sod it. Did I filter silver? Yes. Right, so they're now all filtered. So now, if I was to... Oh yeah, there's one thing I want to do actually before we go crazy. I'm an idiot. Okay, so let's remove all the importers. Every single importer come to me, because we're going to need to know what comes out. Okay, so let's just shot all of this in the system, and it should slowly it will get processed. Here we go. We're going to have to take the stuff out manually though, which I'm okay with. There we go, there's all the gold being done, there's all the tin being done, there's all the lead being done. Fantastic. Look at all that. Look at it all go. This is when it actually gets working. It's gonna be beautiful. We'll be able to ignore it, and it will just crack on with what it wants to do. And we have a spare room up top, maybe to add some more machines if we wanted for processing. But I think this is gonna be more than sufficient. We are gonna have to put upgrades in here, though. That is something that's gonna have to happen. Not immediately, but soon enough. Right. Okay. That's that's enough of you. That's enough of you. We're gonna need all these dusts, because obviously, as you can probably guess, the next step is to get all these dusts cooked up. So what we're going to do with these, we're going to put these on furnace only mode. They're going to be our furnaces, so that's all they're going to do. We'll have our separate alloys, obviously. Right, I didn't gather that much material, did I? Ah, no, see, that's giving our cobblestone. I couldn't care less, it's all going to get sucked out the system anyway. Right. So that's going to take a bit. We'll come back when this is done. Okay, so it's finished cooking it up. Took long enough. So now we've got all these dusts that we're now going to export into all of our alloy smelters. So we'll do the same. So we'll just say iron and gold. And in there we'll have tin. Oh, iron and gold. Tin and copper. Tin, copper, and we'll have lead in this one as well. And then the last three can go in here. So crushed black quartz, silver dust, lead dust. Oh, that should be it. So now we can put the importers back on. Let's get it all sucked into the system. Wait, we're missing one. Am I gone mad? Swore I made enough. Obviously I didn't. Right. You go in there. None of it's cooking up because I haven't put any of it in. Right, now that goes into the system. Obviously that would have come straight from the sag mill. And bang, there you go. All our ores being processed. There we go. That is a lot of holes in the wall that I need to fix. But every time we're out mining and we just pop stuff in our bag and we get a load of all them materials, they're just going to automatically, and well, hopefully automatically be smelted up. The thing is we don't have any junk loaders. I believe there's a way to do that on the map. I'll figure that out next time. But there we go. That is all processing for now. Now we can get into the next bit. The bit I actually also really want to, and that is auto crafting, as I mentioned before. So let's plop all this stuff back in there. Right, now what we're going to need, if we go into refined storage again, refined storage has exactly the same as applied energistics when it comes to auto crafting with here. The crafter, but what we're also going to need is the pattern grid? I believe I have tried to look all this research stuff up. Okay, so we're going to need a grid. Okay. Oh, the joys of making a grid. Please, please. Oh, thank you. Okay, so now we're going to need a pattern and an advanced processor. Can we just make a pattern? We're going to need several of them, but we'll get to that in a minute. An advanced processor. Do we have an advanced? Oh, we actually do have an advanced processor. I did not expect to have one of them. I am not complaining about that. Well, this is fantastic. Okay, so let's go pop in here. Bish bash bosh. Come on. And then, how's that made? Oh, good. That is just as much of an arsehole. Brilliant. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let's get some cables. Okay, so the pattern grid is an interesting machine. Okay, so let's. If I pop you right there, will you just lovely? Just works. So basically, what you can do is you can say in here how vanilla crafting recipe is done, and it will. Well, just pop it out there. So, for example, patterns. For example, we want to know how to do them. So let's make. Let's see, pattern. Okay, so if I was to do that, we're going to need a pattern to begin with, obviously. So if I look it up in here, put that there, it basically says all of this will make this. Bingo. Now I'll tell you. The problem is I forgot the step before that, which was making a crafter. Derp, 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 de-derp. The crafter is basically, how many of these can we make? 2? Okay, I'm good with that. We'll basically tell it, it's like the, well, I'm not sure how to explain it really. The brain, I suppose. Can I just tell it how to do stuff? So if we put them, I really want to put them here if I'm completely honest. I'd rather have a wall of them somewhere. A wall of them out of the way, like maybe on that wall over there. Okay, let's throw some cables over there. I want this bit to definitely be separate from the rest. I could put them underneath, but I'm not going to. Putting them in the wall would be better. Honestly, don't care. It can... It's a bit of cobble. Okay, so that'll come in there. And then, oh. They just have to be connected? Oh, how splendid. Oh, how delightful. One is very pleased about that. And I'm not going to cover that up because I don't care. We're down here. Okay, so then, if I plot you in there, I should, he said, I should now be able to request them. So if I go here and I say, right. It says, look, there you go, see, it will say craft. So let's see, can I make 10? So it gives you a little screen saying, this is what's available. And it's like the system is basically saying, yep, it's good, we can make them, so yes, please. But yeah, we got a lot of stuff to go through for the crafting process. Excuse me. And there is a slightly different way for certain things like processing. If you were to put the recipe in here for processing, it's not going to work. You need to do it in a slightly different way. Have we got anything we need to actually process? Well, basically it's this here, the processing pattern encoder. It does the same, you know, while we're here, let's teach you how to make it. How to make certain things like this. Okay, let's teach it. Okay. There you go. And we'll put one of these out. Anyway. Always teach you stuff, you know, your entire setup how to do stuff. We're going to be here forever. Crafting table. You know, I'm not going to teach you how to make a crafting table. That's actually something we're probably going to need to do. Actually, no, I am going to teach you how to do that. On reflection, a lot of recipes do have a tendency to require. If you press shift, by the way, you can see what they are. If you mention that. A lot of recipes tend to require this. I'm missing now. Now. We should have patterns, no? Oh no, I put them all in there, didn't I? Like the plebeian that I am. Right, okay, there we go. Where are we going to put this chap? I'll put him in the floor. Because it doesn't need power, by the way, just going to say that. I just want it out of the way, nice and neat. So there we go. And it does the exact same thing. In this side here, you put the item in. You know what, let's just do it. Let's just... What can I remember off by heart? Ah, yeah, the ender... Oh yeah, we haven't got another alloy smelter up actually. Right, actually we got 3 of them, so I don't care. Okay, so energetic alloy is something we're always going to need, and that is redstone, gold, and glowstone. So redstone, gold, and glowstone. Okay. Oop, calm yourself. So I was saying here, if you put one glow... No, oh my word, I want 64. No, not 6. There is a way of doing that, I'm sure. Okay, so 1 glowstone. I don't believe the order matters. 1 redstone and 1 gold will eventually get you. You're going to need patterns for this as well. Stress that point. So we'll put some patterns in there. Okay, so now if we cooked it up ourselves, so I'm going to just lob you, you, and you. And that's going to cook it up because it'll cook it up super quickly. I don't want to be a real sodding day. Crafting ones. Do I want the crafting ones in here as well? Let's go get that crafter from downstairs, that second one. I think we can just smack it in here. Lovely. We're going to make loads more of these eventually in the future, so... Okay, so let's... I don't want them there anymore. That's a good place to put these. I really am not sure where to put these. Or where to actually... You know what? Let's just, for now, I'm just going to do that. We'll do... I will think about where to put this in the future, because... I'm not going to lie, this looks ugly as sin. Ooh, I'll just take that out. That might actually be beneficial in the long run. Okay, so if I go along here, I'm hoping... Good! Cable, marvellous, that's what I want. Okay, so if I just literally stick a cable in you, and then you should... Right, you've come on. Okay, good. You ain't got no power on you, and we don't have no cables on us. Much English split well. Okay, so in there's our energetic alloy. So, okay, we'll say here, that will make that. All that makes that, yes. So it should We've got our rubber patterns on us as well now. Let's go whack them away. There's a bit of a faffing about, I'm not going to lie. But in the long run, it's worth it. Just like it's a similar principle to, well, not similar, it's the same principle as applied logistics. I keep saying that because it just is. What were we after? We were after conduits, not cables at this point. Conduits. Go away, cables. I don't want you right now. Okay, so if again, I know it's ugly, really ugly. I will think about how to fix that because that is not right. Okay, but the question begs the answer, will this work? So if I whack you in there and if I request some now, okay, so if I go to alloy and take all of that out, if I say, did you make one? Go. If we go over here, ha ha ha, look at that. Okay, so we don't need to import and export buses. It seems the crafter will just do it for us as long as we give it power. Oh man, that's going to need some speed upgrades because that's slow as sin. And again, I'm aware of how ugly that looks. I'm going to have to think about. I'm thinking about utilising this back wall, actually, opening up a little just bit for access, and then just literally hide that in the wall. Ah, now it's just going to sit there. Ah, okay. So in that case, okay, so it exports stuff in, but it can't get stuff out. Well, we're learning. Import. Can I make an import? Yes, I can. Thank goodness for that. We'll make this look better later on. Ah, how do I get underneath? You know what? I'm just gonna whatever. Okay, so if I whack an importer right there, we should. Alloy should be in here right now. Bingo. There we go. So that's basically what this does. This processing pattern works for things that need to be processed. So ores need to be processed, for example. So you'd have to use a pattern for that. If it's a vanilla recipe, i.e. needs a crafting table, you can use the pattern grid. Why is that just called a grid? They're both just called grids. Whatever. So crafting recipes there, processing recipes there. That is fantastic, and we'll get more machines lined up. It's going to be beautiful. Right, is that all I wanted to do today? Not even a little bit. So let's whack all these away in there. Right, because what I want now is I am sick. If I'm like down there, as you've noticed, or if I'm over there and it's like, oh, I forgot something in the storage, I've got to run all the way up here. There is a way to solve this. If I go into, if I can actually spell it, would probably be a good start. If we go back into refined storage, there's this nifty little thing called a wireless grid. It's pretty much what it says on the tin. There's also the wireless crafting one as well. I don't think I really need the crafting one, but we're going to go with a wireless grid. So it's pretty much, I can access it anywhere. So we should, can we make a grid? Is that going to be a thing we can do? Why can we not make it? Ah, because we want one of them. Can I have one of them, please? I'm not going to teach how to make this because I'm not going to make that many grids. So then, okay, wireless grid. Not going to do jack by itself. What we're going to need is this wireless transmitter. No, because I have no one of them, please. Auto crafting for the win. Okay, go in there. Right, and I I would like to learn English. That's what I'd like. Is to have a range upgrade. I'm pretty sure because this thing has really crap range. There we go, range upgrade. Okay, so we'll make 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, delightful. Okay, so what else are we going to need for this range upgrade? Redstone and Ender Eye. Okay, so let's get some redstone and Ender Eye. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did not want 8. I wanted 4. I should probably teach you how to do that, shouldn't I? I should be doing this. I should be practicing what I preach. That's what I should be doing. Right, can you? Have you desynchronized? Oh, you're just not synchronized with JI. Okay. Refine. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Right. Okay, I want you to learn how to do that. There you go. Because that is definitely going to. I'm going to be making lots of upgrades. So go. This is what you want to do. Just keep keep teaching your system how to make stuff. It will benefit you in the long run. Okay, so if I plot them in. Now, whilst that's doing that, where do we put this wireless thing? I'm thinking of just putting it, like, right there, actually. It might just be... Or how about... Ooh, yeah, you know what? Let's put it here. Yeah, I like the idea of having it. So it has to be attached to cable, so we just whack it on there. There you go. It's on. It's now wirelessly... You see, 16 blocks. And that's just crap. So, if I put one of these in... 24 blocks. Full radius, up, down, left, right, north, east, south, east, whatever you want to call it. So if I put all them in, with no extra power cost I might have. There we go, 48 blocks. Okay, I can't actually use this at the moment. Why can't I use this at the moment? Because it requires power to work. So we'll go over here, we'll lob it in here, bang. So now, if I was to, let's say, I don't know, can we reach the farm? Let's find out. I've noticed, by the way, with these, if you just sneak, you can teleport as well. Ooh. Okay, can I use it out here? Okay, that could be a problem. What about now? Oh, no, wait, little thing hasn't lit up. I do believe you have to shift click the controller. There we go, shift click, there you go, little thing lights up. Because now it's connected to this system. Derpies. Let's sleep through the night really quickly. So see zombies out there. And we'll go back out to the farm and we'll see if it works that far. It should work that far out. 48 blocks is quite far. Sweet. Where were you? There is no wireless transmitter in range. Nope. Okay, but as you can see, there we go. We've accessed it. All our stuff. We can take stuff in, step stuff back in, but apparently it won't work out the farm. Oh yeah, what I want to do here. Now this bit I will do off camera because it's going to be boring as all hell. Basically, in all of these chests, like for example, let's do it now. This one is going to be cobble, right? I'm going to have to lock these chests, really. It'd be an ideal thing. So I'm going to have like sand and granite and andesite and all the useless stuff that can just build up over time. Well, it's not useless, it's become useful. In these chests, each one has the void and the storage upgrade, as I said before. I'm going to put, not an import and exporter, I'm going to put a very different one. We'll do one now. I'll do one with you guys. I'll do the rest off camera because this is going to be annoying fiddly work. I'm going to put the, where is it? Cable, external storage. Can I just make you? Is that a thing I can make? Because the external storage is basically... Oh, I can't make you. Can I just make you? I should teach my system how to do this. I'll do that off camera because I just want to... I know we're probably going gigantically over time. Most likely at this point. Okay, 2 chests. Whack them in there. Whack them in there. This is all going towards a single goal. Besides, this storage system is really handy. Okay, so if I'm just going to dig that out for now, just put that on there like that. No, not like that. No, I just whack you. There we go. And then if I whack that there, we should now, if I get all my cobble. Oh my word. That is a lot of cobble. There's some granite as well. I don't know if cobble is the best way to show you, but that's not really the best thing, is it? I've got way too much of it, and it all needs transferring. Okay, what about granite? We got a lot of granite. Let's see. Okay, we don't have much granite. Okay, so no granite in the system. If I was to, okay, let's take you out, and we'll put granite in here. If I just put granite there, we now look in the system. Type granite. There it is. There's our granite. So basically, it can interact with here, but one thing you do want to do is you want to set the priority of this higher. So anything above 0. Because into the main system will be priority 0. But so then that's where the granite would go. It would go into the system first. It would go into the disk drives first, which we don't really want. We want that sort of stuff in here. So that's where it will go in through the external storage. It's got a higher priority. It will prioritize going in there first. Until it gets full, which it never will because it's got the void upgrade. Ha 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 ha. Right, let me check. I'm going to do that with the rest, by the way, but I'll do that off camera. So you guys don't have to see this. And I'll show you next episode. But I'm probably reckoning we're massively over time, so let me go check and we'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I look at the time, and unedited wise, we are talking too long. So, let's recap what we've managed to achieve today. So we've managed to get ore processing, automatic ore processing done. Any ores we've forgotten, we can go to the back and we can adjust as we see fit. We've got auto crafting, so we can auto craft with this alloy smelter now. We've got the vanilla ones underneath. So as long as they keep going with the imprinting patterns, just keep getting the recipes, keep making crafters, we'll be able to just come here and just request items we want. So that's for processing patterns and your standard vanilla patterns. We also have wireless access to our network now, which is fantastic. And yeah, our storage is pretty much, ironically, refined quite well now. So there we go. Hopefully next episode we'll get to do what I actually really want to do a couple of episodes back. I will tidy up off camera, so that's it. But that is the episode, guys. I hope you found it entertaining, enjoyable, or at least something useful. Comments are always welcome. Please press that like button and subscribe by all means. I can't speak. But until the next episode, guys, thank you all for watching and take care.